What up, everybody? It's your boy Pyro, and today I'm checking out Battle Metal by TURISAS. Pretty stoked, just based off the name. Got a 2008 here, official video. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, everybody, that we don't have any video stops. I ran out of data, and we're running on KBs right now. You know what I mean? I haven't ran on KBs since I was a kid. It's like dial-up internet. Ma, get off the phone! Oh, shoot. So we're going to see how this goes. If we have to pause to let things catch up, I'll just talk about it, the song as we go. Well, hopefully not, though. Let's get it. Shout out to our boy Rin. This is a Patreon pick. So this should be Two Boys, One Brain Cell. But old Chuckles is out on the East Coast for work. They sent him there last second, and your boy's here picking up his slack. Hopefully that means I gain a brain cell, but we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Oh, yeah. Man, first off, let's talk about the video. Definitely some low res, low quality, just like my internet currently. But man, it reminds me of good old YouTube before it got all, corporate washed. You know what I mean? You had a bunch of shenanigans, just a bunch of shenanigans. I miss those days. I miss old YouTube. Regardless, this reminds me of, it seemed like it was a lot of, I missed the very beginning. Actually, let's go back to that. I thought it said it was like there was a bunch of fans involved here through their intense live shows and powerful music, and the band quickly became an international phenomenon that I missed, sadly. Shout out to Ren again for catching us up. 2008, to celebrate their journey so far, TURISAS decided to make a new video for the iconic track, Battle Metal. I swear it's some of my fans. Maybe not. Thank you to the ones who made it all possible. The band invited their fans to participate in the video by sending their own footage inspired by the band's music, which is always dope. I always loved when bands did that. So huge shout out to them for doing this in general. It's just cool. And then, the people that were involved here get to look back at this and just be like, I was in this video for this metal band. That's dope. That's so cool. But it reminded me of when I was really young, like early teens, and I just saw Lord of the Rings for the first time. And I was out there with a bow and arrow, pretending I was battling enemies. You know what I mean? We lived out on a huge, not a huge, I shouldn't say huge, but had a huge old barn that was kind of falling apart, one of those old Amish barns. And we had like stacks of lumber and stuff in it, and all kinds of stuff just that my grandfather had saved up, basically. And I remember we took this, it was like a giant shutter, like the shutters they have on the side of windows, almost more for design, it felt like, than actual to be on the window. And we had busted out the middle of it. Damn teenagers. And I drilled a board over it, and then I built I nailed in 2 nails and put a really tight, like a wire. And so it was a shield. And then I went for like Halloween as like a Roman soldier, you know what I mean? Or, and for weapons, we used pieces of lath, and we nailed them together and clipped the nail so it didn't, you bend it over and it's pound it back into the lath so it didn't, stab whoever you were fighting with, normally your sister or your brother. The amount of times we got in trouble for that. You're playing, you're out there playing swords and you accidentally smack your brother's hand or whatever. And then they go run and tell mom and dad, and then you're in deep shit. You're in deep shit. Oh man. But yeah, so this brings some nostalgia back for me. First of all, the flute is the highlight. The flute was so damn good. But right around here, that dun, 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 the way it was so sudden, honest to God, reminded me of Gangster's Paradise by Coolio for a second, like the instrumental bit. Just a smidge. Nothing crazy, obviously. I'm not saying it sounded identical. It just gave me that. I mean, I was like, oh my God, that reminds me of Coolio, which is hilarious to think, it's a metal. The song itself was good. There's something always kind of off kilter with this band from most of the songs that I've heard, and in a good way. It doesn't kind of blend in with your typical, I don't know if this is power, I get them very confused, but power metal or epic metal. I'll just call it epic metal for now. So it doesn't sound super standard, but it kind of feels there's something off about it. And on first listen, I'm always like, it's all right. But on a few other listens, it really, well, all right, I see you. I like that. It doesn't kind of fall in that, it doesn't feel overtly generic, I guess is a good way to put it. Where, some of this stuff you get kind of deep in the trenches and it all kind of starts feeling a little bit of the same. But this band definitely has a little bit of that off kilterness that really helps make it feel different. There's some chantiness in this as well. It's overall, it's a lot of fun. Let's go with I'm gonna go with a 6.5 here. If you're just new here and you're like, what kind of ratings are we going off? It's 1 through 10. 5 being meh, or I feel indifferent, 4 being bad, 3 being awful, 2 being atrocious, and 1 being the worst, basically hell in my ear holes. You know what I mean? 6 good, 7 great, 8 superb, 9 excellent, 10 masterpiece, and we're gonna go with a nice 6.5 here, with a chance of growing, as always, which is what I found with this band. Again, shout out to our boy Rin, our Patreon, who picked this track. If you are interested in sending music our way, check out the Patreon. You can send us entire albums. You can do songs. You can make us play some video games on Twitch. There's lots of different things you can do, or you can just kind of catch some ad-free content as well for like $1 a month. So lots of different ways to support it. But you can, just liking the video and dropping a comment's huge. Make sure you support the band. That's the biggest priority for us. We want to make sure that you share the music with your friends, buy some merch, buy some live tickets if they're around doing their thing still. But yeah, I'm Pyro, and that's all for today. Peace out, everybody.